Howdy folks, this is Feanor, and thank you for spending time together with me on the internet. So tonight we have some more Europa Universalis 2 going on. We're continuing our Portugal campaign, and I believe we left off after smacking Morocco around and taking their coastline, or most of their coastline, from them. And we were continuing to expand in the New World as well. So, what are we looking at here? How are we doing for everything? That's right. Okay, so we're low on manpower as usual. And yeah, I guess we're just going to let the army chill out here in Havana for a while. And eventually move towards taking over part of Mexico. I think we had decided that Choctamal was going to be the target, because they've only got the one ally. And they've got a east-facing coast, which is going to be a nice hop across the Yucatan Channel and the Gulf of Honduras. So, what do we need to do here? We need to... may as well wait 2 months for the war exhaustion to go away and to bring down our corn costs by a couple of points. We're in no rush. And how are we doing on everything else? Completed this. I think we're going to fire this off right now, keep the rebellion risk down while we have our army over in the New World. It seems like a good deal. They also get a little pissed off at us if we're trying to convert them to Christianity, which we are. Let me see here. Where is Esperanza Abda? Oh, Cabo de Boa Esperanza. Okay, that's what it is. Cabo de Boa Esperanza and Abda. Okay. A little bit of a UI glitch there. Okay, so let us... I guess we may as well take the big guys first, although we're losing some money also. So maybe we're going to start with the cheaper ones, keep that cost down until we can complete our Cape of Good Hope colony. So we'll do that. What else is going on here? All of that looks good. I think we are ready to unpause and let her rip. I think we might have just lost our great power status. Yeah. So pushed off by a resurgent Austria. That's okay though, because that means that we're right there. So probably after our first Mexican War, we will leapfrog either Austria or the Mamelukes and reclaim our status. That's okay. And what are we looking at here? How are we doing? Okay, we're ahead of time on tech, so we're going to continue building out our idea group. Oh, nice. We also completed our 4th Portuguese idea, which is a settler increase. Always useful for Portugal. And how are we doing on our Diplo relations? It may not be a bad idea for us to make another strong European ally, because we're only using 2 out of our 5 Diplo slots. I feel like Austria would still be a good one, because they're rivaled with France and the Ottomans. But, yeah, they still don't really like us. So who else could we possibly go with? Is Naples? No. I I don't know. We could maybe go with Brittany. I bet Brittany, well, not even Brittany would take us. Although they might if we spent some time building them up. So we'll pull the guy off of threats and send him to go for Brittany. You know, Savoy is another possibility. They're allied with France. Not so good. Papal State is also an interesting choice, but they get involved in a lot of silly wars, and allying with the Papal State can kind of bite you in the bottom. So it looks like Sweden is independent from the Kalmar Union. I wonder, Denmark? No, Denmark doesn't really. Yeah, it's not a lot of Europeans are really interested in allying with us, which is a shame. So we'll go for Brittany. We'll wait for our diplomat to get back. Put him on improving relations with Brittany. How are we doing there on colonialism? We're getting there. We got a few more provinces. It's particularly the eastern part of Portugal proper. We'll let that finish naturally. We're not in any rush, I don't think. The military power is the only one, and we do get new troop types and more tactics and more width, all of which are very important. So we'll think about embracing colonialism. I'm worried about our treasury. So Havana rebels, but our actual army is there, so I'm sure we made extremely short work of them. Yeah, didn't even lose any men, which is good. And where are we going to want to place our claim? We're going to go for Belize. Oh no. Oh shoot. Shoot. I had forgotten to move them over. So let's take our better fighter and no, I don't want to use that. Let's see. Turn that off. Oh, that's why. Okay, so we'll split you guys and do it this way. There we go. Okay, so hopefully we get them in time and our 2,000 can beat their 4,000. I mean, they are natives, so should be okay. Especially because we got a general, or rather a conquistador. Oh, come on, don't lose, guys. You can do it. Okay, there we go. So let's move our other 2,000 over there also, because yeah, the African tribal rebellions are a different story than the New World ones. They are definitely much tougher to deal with. Okay, so they are looking good. Do we still have the Holy War modifier? I wonder if we do. Papal sanction of war, we do. Okay, so yeah, we just, it's tough. We need more manpower than we have, which is a constant battle. Okay. I'm actually going to pause the video. I'll be right back and see if I can disable my Discord notifications. Be right back. Okay, and hopefully that should take care of our pop-up problem. So we're gonna grab a claim on Belize, pull him out of there. Boy, that trade income is really, really nice for us. Okay, I believe the Age of Discovery is going to come to an end pretty soon. When does it start? Okay, so the Reformation is when the next age is triggered. So we've got most of the bonuses we want at this point. Guess that we should take the AE reduction, because if we're going to be starting a bunch of shit in Mexico, it is totally possible for all of them to get pissed off enough to become unmanageable, especially versus a smaller European power like us. Okay, what do we want to do here? We'll finish up the North Atlantic first. Maybe look at building another building or two also. How are we doing for marketplaces? Marketplaces, we'll want one in Garb eventually, probably. Got a few churches left that are worth building. A couple workshops. And none of the manufactories are worthwhile. Get some barracks. You know, yeah, let's put up, I guess a couple more barracks. Because our income is doing well, but our manpower is not. No, Castile, I'm not giving you any maps. Okay, the Moroccan separatists, huh? I wonder if we kind of need that missionary strength, that's the problem. So, we don't even have a stability increasing guy, so I may have to be forced to burn some, oh shoot, I forgot about coring our provinces too, so let's get that stuff rocking. And I may be forced to burn some military power, keeping them Socinian heretics. It must be some sort of weird religious spin-off. Oof, 177 military power. Yikes. I don't know what the heck I'm going to be able to do about that. I mean, I might have to even sail my main army home to deal with it, honestly. That's going to cost us even more manpower. You know, I honestly don't think we have much of a choice. We'll put our highest maneuver dude on there. Get them on the boat. Okay, that's a nice bonus for our king. Yeah, he's getting old, so looks like, ooh. And hopefully he can last 10 more years. That would make him pretty old, because Maria is still only 5. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna sail them, making sure to stick along the coastline this time. And we'll drop them off in Abda, because they might get there a little quicker than Tangier, and we don't want them to be taking sea attrition. So let's see how this goes. Oh, that's the killer. That's why I keep losing my manpower. It looks like every time they cross the open sea, I lose like 3,000 men, which is like many months of manpower. So that is what has been going on with my manpower. Glad we finally figured that out. We'll do the Western Indian Ocean coast next. So yeah, we're going to learn all about this. And where is the rebellion likely to fire? It is Tadla, Mers al Kabir. Okay, so it kind of be in any of these places. So let me double check that. We got Tadla or Marrakesh or the northern coast. Because of the terrain, we're going to position them in Marrakesh, which is the more valuable of the two provinces. And with luck, it'll fire right here rather than on the coast. Franz Mazziotti is the new Austrian leader. Looks like they've done a little Italian shenanigans with their dynasty. I guess the Habsburgs are on the outs. Yeah, House Mazziotti. So bye-bye Habsburgs. Interesting. And nice, we had our army in exactly the right spot. Yowzers though. Hopefully we don't lose too many men. Yeah, almost 3,000, and it's going to be another 3,000 to take them back to the New World. So, yikes. Supply limit there is 918. They'll be fine to hang out in Marrakesh. Ah, yes, everyone's favorite event. This has been around since, I believe, the original Europa Universalis, and yeah, basically, when you see a comet, you kind of lose stability, and there's not much you can do about it. So we'll be poetic. Oh, comets, devils, kith and kin, and oh shoot, and of course Havana revolts. Well, we got no one there. We're just gonna have to take the loss, I think. So what do we got here? I mean, I guess I don't want to be spending a ton of money. We're still not making very much from tariffs, though. So maybe we can risk like one firing. I guess it's only 2 months' income. Hopefully we get a better guy. Yeah. I didn't lose too many. That's okay. They're pretty gentle apparently in Havana. Boy, that change about moving armies through open sea, taking massive attrition is really difficult. Really, really difficult to deal with. Basically, it's going to incentivize you to maintain 2 armies, one in the New World, one at home, rather than constantly shuttling back and forth. But I just don't have the manpower to do that. Although maybe I would if I didn't constantly kill people moving them back and forth. So I guess we could get an army of about 8 in the New World, but I don't know that 8 units is going to be enough to deal with Mexican armies. Is that Castile going in on them? You're not at war in Mexico, are you? No. Okay. We will continue exploring the Indian Ocean before we try to get into the South Pacific. What do we get for this? Diplo annexing. High income. You know, we'll take the syncretism and let that help us speed up our conversion. We also forgot to hire a Diplo guy. Morale of navies, again, not very good. We'll risk another one there, I guess. That's pretty good. Improve relations. That's one of my favorite ones. So we'll take that fella. And what are we learning about? We're learning about the Middle East. Yeah, that's probably going to be too big for Caribus to deal with on their own. Boy, that really stinks. I guess we can... Well... Now what is going on here, and why are you... Oh, New Portugal is a nation. Okay. I mean, I guess we can take our transport and send them there, and then... boy, why do they do such bad pathing? That is annoying. So we'll do it manually. Oh man, I've got to do... No, okay. Stick along the coast, you fools. That would be our Miltech. We're paying a 15% premium on it to save how much money? Yeah, we'll spend the 60. Okay, so we will embrace colonialism. And then we will learn professional officers. And then we'll also switch troop types while we don't need them. So we're going to upgrade our longbows to... We're going to go with Landsknecht because they have the strongest defense out of the 3 choices available here, and for us, manpower is the most precious. So we will go for Landsknechten infantry. And they're still working on Abda. Got to remember to core that when the missionary is done. So we're doing very good with our power projection. Oh yeah, that Morocco war is a big boost to us. So we can do another war in North America. So let us send them. No, quit going into the open ocean, you fools. We'll do it that way. And we're gonna have to manually move them 2 pieces at a time. Nope, Caribus cannot handle those rebels on their own. And it looks like, okay, this is big, the Protestant Reformation. So it begins in Anhalt. And basically what we're going to see now is basically the first few provinces to convert to Protestantism become centers of the Reformation, and they gradually spread Protestantism to neighboring territories based on some modifiers, and Protestants lose the kind of good relations bonus with Catholics. So basically Europe, instead of being united in terms of religious expression, they are now going to begin to have friction with one another. And if major countries like England frequently will convert to Protestantism, Portugal, Castile, Aragon typically stay Catholic, as does France, but we'll see how Protestantism goes. And it's always something to look out for. That also means that the Age of Discovery is essentially at an end. So I think next month, yeah, here we go. It already popped up, ending in 121 months. So when that happens, we're going to switch from Age of Discovery to a new set of bonuses representing a new era for the world. Okay, let's take you to... And we're going to have to manually move them again. To Barbados. Boy. What are they bringing? They've got some cavalry. I guess we're going to need some cavalry too. Oh man, Sunni zealots now too. They're more manageable. They only cost us 50 military power to break them down. So let's go ahead and harsh treatment them, because we're almost done converting Abda anyway, and we might cool it with the conversion until people get less upset about it. So what are we looking at here? Okay, we have to lose tax, lose manpower, or have national unrest. I guess we'll lose tax, because we're doing pretty well financially. Okay, so it looks like we've maxed relations with Brittany. Let's see if they will ally us now. They will. Okay, so we've got a new European ally, another kind of mid-sized entity such as ourselves, relatively close to us. Definitely a threat at the back of France. So France is dealing with an enemy England, an enemy Brittany, enemy Iberia, enemy Burgundy. France is surrounded by enemies, which is exactly how we want them. Okay, we are going to take these guys, send them back to New Portugal, grab the last bit of my army, and then deal with their rebellion for them. Yes, we will royal marriage Brittany. quarantine them and let them die. That's fine. Rebels are those? Algerian separatists? What? Okay. Okay, Cape of Good Hope is now self-sustaining. Excellent. So we're gonna establish a presence there in southern Africa. We're gonna wait until our general is done, I think. So, siege them. Move him out of there. And then we're gonna replace him with our better fighter. And yeah, they should team up with us when we move across. There we go. So we should smash these guys pretty well. Recombine these dudes. Yikes. Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay, we're gonna put these guys in Abda, hopefully repress that rebellion that's going on. Coring up Africa. And I guess this can be the nucleus of our New World Army. As our manpower recovers, we're going to slowly add to them until we can deal with Mexico. And that also means that we're going to have to increase the size of our transport fleet. So they're currently how big? 5. Yes, and I've got 2. Okay, so let's build 3 more transports. Takes about the same amount of time, so let's go 1, 2, 3. And let's get our free diplomat working on threatening countries again. Okay, we're definitely going to take this because now that the Reformation has begun, the reform desire is no longer really relevant, and we've got plenty of papal influence. We're going to use probably one trick here. When you're at 0 stability costs more the more you have of it. So basically, when you're at 0 or negative stability, it's the cheapest. So what we're going to go ahead and do is pay for the first stability, and then use this to take us all the way to +2. So a little bit of a neat trick. Converted Abada. So now we should see the Sunni zealots basically chill out here pretty quickly. Yeah. And we'll core it also. Okay, Cape Coast is self-sustaining. We're gonna grab the Gold Coast also. Although they have up to 8,000 natives, so that means that we're gonna have to spend about 2,000 more here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take the risk. Marital Bliss. So what do we have here? We can gain 1 base takes in Abda, or gain prestige. I guess we'll take the base tax increase and owe our wife's family a favor. Hopefully they're not too greedy. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Let's get... I guess we'll get the coastline there because we're already in the Western Hemisphere with that fleet. So we should learn about Chile and Peru and all of that good stuff. Now that's interesting. The Burgundian succession finally fires. So that's an event where basically... Burgundy is left leaderless, there's a number of things that can happen. So this is interesting. They're going to enter into a personal union with Bavaria, who is one of the stronger members of the HRE. That's good. I'd rather have that happen than have them get subsumed by France. And I'd probably also rather have that happen than them get subsumed by Austria, because this is going to create a pretty powerful nation to counterbalance Austria within the HRE and also to continue opposing France. So that is a pretty good outcome for us. Okay, we can do Diplotech, but we are still ahead of time. So we are just going to wait that out for now and continue to stockpile it while the cost comes down. Tariffs on coffee, and it's Porzil, huh? Yeah, Liberty Desire of 30. Okay, we're not going to push things any further with Porzil. The last thing we want is them rebelling against us. So we will leave it be. Take the free military power it looks like we got. So still making bank. That is very, very good. We're gonna build, honestly, some more barracks. We really need them. that manpower regeneration is just killing us. So we'll put one up in Ribatejo and Evora. England is continuing to expand in Ireland. We're kind of learning about you know, the Gulf of Suez area now, gradually. How are our Sunni zealots doing? So they're not decreasing quite yet, but almost. Okay, so Tupanaquem declares on Porzil again. Porzil still only is supporting one army unit, so they are being very, very cheap. Very, very cheap. What should we do here? We'll continue accumulating papal influence for now, I guess. And we should also build another infantry here. Or should we give them, let's give them cavalry. We can afford the extra cost. So we'll put some cavalry up in there. Looks like England is beginning to diplomatically annex some of their Irish minor subjects. So yeah, it's only a matter of time until Ireland is completely British at this point, which is, you know, just fine. That's not a problem. Okay, so we are now going to send them, let's do the Arabian Sea and clear this place up. And there we go. So yeah, luckily we built that cavalry. They should be done in 58 days. You know, I think they're gonna probably wipe out our Gold Coast colony. I don't want to fight them without the cavalry. Okay, so Havana is now fully built up, and we will begin. Okay, it looks like Castile is going for the land down there also, and they took the best part of Rio de la Plata. That's kind of unfortunate. I wish they would have stayed out of there. So where else should we go? I'm going to try to out-colonize Castile down here anyway. So let's go for it and see if we can beat them in the race. Okay, the Bible has been translated. So heresy or good news? We don't want to go Protestant, so we're going to say heresy, burn the priest and his books. And sure enough, Gold Coast colony was destroyed. That's okay, we'll just send them right back. Looks like our Inquisitor just died. Yeah, that Inquisitor is still nice. Ugh, that's like the worst. We don't want that guy at all. And we'd like this guy, but I don't want to pay him 5 ducats. Well, we can afford 5 ducats a month, can't we? I guess we'll go for this guy. We can afford it. And, yeah, the extra admin power from the level 2 advisor is very nice. We are ahead of time 3 years, but we get a 3rd colonist, so we're definitely taking that. So, bada bing, bada boom. Now we can support 3 low-cost colonies, and we're doing... Oh, it looks like France has gotten into the colonial game also. So, okay. We're going to grab some of these strategic islands with our 3rd guy. So we're going to grab Bermuda and then St. Helena. And we also want all of our boats to consolidate in Barbados, and that fleet is now big enough to transport our 5-unit strong New World Army. So yeah, we're still making 11 ducats a month, which is fantastic, even with that more expensive advisor. So that is just fine. And you know what? We're gonna check the rebellion. Okay, so they're all gone. So we're gonna continue the conversion of North Africa. Our religious unity is only 73%, so we definitely want to up that. I guess we'll go with Maliha. No, I'm not going to give you any maps, Castile. You're messing up with my colonization. Can I walk guys down here? I mean, I guess I could, right? So... But I also really want a 6th army member here, so we will do 1 there, and 1 there. And we'll grab our transport army, our transport navy, move them to southern Porzil. The Ottomans have trade embargoed us, I guess. All right. Okay, so we're gonna load those 2 guys onto ships. Bring them down to Santa Fe. Be enough to guard La Plata in perpetuity for the most part, and we will sail back to Barbados. Still 2 years ahead? Yeah, okay. And this should now be a sufficient army to deal with African rebels. England is annexing more of Ireland, which is fine. So we've got the Arabian Sea pretty well figured out. So we're doing okay here. So boundary dispute on who? Denmate? Oh yeah, we definitely want to press the issue there. So Denmate belongs to us, Morocco. All of Morocco has belonged to us. Okay. Grab the coast of the Arabian Sea. Don't know why the Ottomans keep embargoing us and then immediately lifting. Oh nice, Caraibas is running 2 of their own colonists, so they are going to colonize very, very quickly. Brazil is colonizing fast too. I sure wish they'd get more than one regiment in their army though. They have a strong navy, 7 ships, but only 1 in their army. Don't know what they're thinking there. All 3 of our new... Oh boy. And yeah, Castile is definitely going to race us. So, yikes. We're basically going to have to devote all of our colonists to La Plata if we're going to beat them. And they do have 3 colonists, so yeah, that's going to be a tight race there. I don't even know if we're going to be able to beat them. And we're also going to cap out on Diplo power before we hit the bonus or penalty down to 0. So we'll just overpay very slightly there, which is fine. What are we going to get? We're going to get new ships and settler growth, which will help us in the colonial race. Our colonies grow about twice as fast as the Spanish ones, though, or Castilian, I suppose, still. So that's okay. And why don't we put the worst guy there and have him start drilling? We've got a little bit of a manpower cushion. Truce with Morocco is still for many years yet. So we're going to move these guys over to Guinea. And slowly build them up. And how's our force limit doing? Yeah, we're going to need to build some regimental camps, possibly. Or maybe we just pay and go over the force limit. We could do that too. Because we can probably afford it. Rebellion in Santa Fe, but we're prepared. Not a problem. Okay, let's go for Eastern Indian Ocean next. And it looks like France and England are at loggerheads again. What's going on with Brittany? Who you at war with, buddy? Liege, Cologne, Ulm, Mulhouse. And they didn't call us. Ooh, but Burgundy is getting their butts kicked by France again. So, France... Yeah, they're going to win that war. So that is unfortunate. That Bavarian-Burgundian alliance looks like it is not going to last too long, because France is probably going to chunk out most, if not all, of Burgundy here. Manpower is coming along very well. We are gonna go for the admin idea because we get another group unlocked. So we can take our first military group. Our colonies are all about half developed. Got some problems with our shipbuilding industry, but that's fine. We're not building any ships at the moment. I am a little worried about winning the race in La Plata, so we will have to be careful there. Oh yeah, now that we have an army in Europe, I think we can probably handle seizing more crown land. So let's do a diet first. What is this? Increase Braganzan tax. Make Tetouan a tributary. Are we on a truce with them? We are not. But who are they allied with? Okay, so we could basically go to war with Morocco again and subjugate Tetouan. Or where's the Sao Tome area? Okay, get over there, come on. There we go, okay, so we would need, oh yeah, we're gonna do the burger one, take that settler chance, the big old global settler increase. That's nice to have. So, might even be worth paying for. We're not going to pay for it. We'll wait for one of the colonies to finish. And then grab Fernando Po. I think we're actually just gonna build another ship there. Boy, that's expensive. One infantry there. Oh boy, Castile is no slouch on their colonial speed. We may end up just having to cede La Plata to them after all. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, we're going to grab another idea group. And we're going to go with something from the military branch. So what are good choices? I think for Portugal, we may just go quantity first, because that'll give us a big manpower boost. What else do we get from that? Manpower recovery speed. And the fort. Yeah, maybe we might just go with quantity for our first. Okay, we can't do the idea quite yet. Alright, what do we got here? So, we can institute the Societas Jesu, which will give us... Oh yeah, that's a no-brainer for us. Gonna do that. How about the Conventicle Act? Another no-brainer for us. And indulgences... We very rarely pay for stability, so that's probably a good idea. It will help lower rebellion risk in lands before we're able to convert them. Grab the eastern Indian Ocean coast. How are we doing with our income? We're doing okay. We'll get a second knights there. Savoy wants access. Uh-oh. Ottomans and Tunis, huh? Venice and Savoy, yeah. They're gonna get their butts kicked, but sure, Savoy, have access. Why not? Caribus, I think we can increase our taxes on. Yeah, definitely. So we will increase the tax on Caribus. Build a church in Garb. Take our good fighting guy and go deal with that rebellion in the Gold Coast. Very nice. We may as well leave that guy on there. Incident in Malacca. Interesting. Okay. Wow, okay, so we're pissing off people on the other side of the world. Good job. And I think we're going to call this episode shortly. Oh, this is actually a good time to do it. So it looks like our old king just died. And our new queen is still a child. How old is she? 13. Okay, so she'll become an adult in 2 years or so. So not too bad. We can deal with the regent council till then. Our regent is not terrible, and we don't care that she's infertile because we already have an heir. So I think with that, we're going to call this episode. And next episode, we can look forward to possible colonial conflict in La Plata, as well as the continuing expansion of our power in the New World and in Africa, with an eye towards heading over to India and whatnot. So thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more of this, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Take care.